I'm almost 34 years old and I've never been in a relationship. And I'm going on my first date in years today. What a loser, eh? And I don't even want to go. I already feel this is not going to be a great match, but I feel I need to put myself out there. And the more I put it away in time, the weirder it gets and the weirder I get. So I haven't been on a proper date in years, actually. Like, I've never been in a long-term relationship. I've been in a couple of situationship that kind of burned me, and since then I was just avoiding men like a plague. I feel like this is not a bad thing to do. Let's be honest. But also, you know, whenever I say it out loud, it always sounds so weird and so, like, I don't know, like it's such a big thing. I don't think about it on a daily basis, but then something, like, I was watching a romantic comedy yesterday and then I kept thinking that will never happen to me. Like, I totally fully don't believe that I could ever be in a relationship, and that's my problem, because I'm just manifesting that into my life. But also, how easy is not to believe in it when I've never really experienced that, you know what I mean? I haven't been fat my whole life. When I was a teenager, I was quite skinny and all my friends were getting boyfriends and I didn't. I don't know if that's my personality or me being awkward. I don't know, like, I feel like my personality is not that bad. I have so many friends and it's usually quite easy to me to make friends and meet new people, and I feel like I you know, I try to be kind and I feel like I'm interesting and funny. So I don't know, even the fatness shouldn't be that much of a problem, because there's guys who like it, and I know a lot of fat women who don't have that problem. So honestly, I think it's just in my head. I'm literally manifesting that into my life. You know, I grew up without that male attention, and I feel like this kind of fucked me up for life. As weird as it sounds, because, you know, in high school when you're a teenager, it's like the time when you have like the first dates and first loves and all of that, and I didn't get much attention at that time. Same when I went to uni. Like, I've lived with couples and I've never even been on a date. I went on my first ever date when I was 23 and I lived in Texas. There was only one date. We never talked again. And then I think it took me like a good few years to go on another date. I don't want this to sound depressing, and like, I have such a full life and I'm like legit so happy being by myself, but kind of to the point that I feel like I'm too comfortable now. It's kind of weird for me to talk about this on the internet, because I know people that actually know me in real life watch it, so maybe turn it off now. And everyone said that when I'm gonna move to London, it's gonna get so much better because London is so big, dating is gonna be so much fun. No, it's even worse. Like, at least in Edinburgh, when I was on dating apps, I was talking to people and they were like responding, and guys were messaging me, and then just like, you know, naturally conversation would die, and I would, like, in the past I would go on a few dates, but then obviously I stopped, and then I resumed my activity when I moved here, and oh my god, it's so much worse. So much worse. I think the problem is because there's so many people and everyone feels like, oh, if not this person, next gonna be better, and they always think like the best thing is yet to come, you know what I mean? And a lot of men, they just match for vanity. They would just like swipe right on all the girls and then we'll see how many matches they can get. So it is kind of discouraging. Like, I never message men first, only on Bumble, and like, I've messaged a couple of guys and they like either unmatched me or never replied. And that kind of hurt my feelings. Like, I am really trying not to get it to me, but, you know, times are tough. And, you know, I preach all about like being single and loving your life and all of that. And yes, I do love my life. And yes, I'm happy being single and I don't need a husband. I don't need kids and any of that. But sometimes I can't help but feel like there's something fundamentally wrong with me. It's so stupid to say, and again, I feel very awkward. But also, we live in such weird times. I have so many friends, like so many beautiful, gorgeous women that they're not in relationships and they've been celibate for like years, because even casual dating is not fun anymore. Like, dating is just trash these days. And I don't know what happened. When you watch the old movies or like listen to stories even from like our parents' generation, like men would pursue women, but now it's kind of the other way around. And not to shit on men and not to be like one of those, you know, fat feminists fighting with men, but kind of ew. I'm sorry, but the audacity and the expectation, it's so gross. Like the amount of men that I talk to on dating apps, and like 2 sentences in, they start to talk sexual, and if you don't want to do it, they just like block you, unmatch you, whatever. It's astounding. And the things I've read online about dating here, it's just shocking, honestly, and the things that my friends go through. So I don't know, like, they need to be humbled. I'm sorry, I'm being very rude, but this is their reality. I know there's some girls out there who are not cool either, and they will do horrendous things, but Jesus, the world is upside down now. Like, what's happening? I'm afraid that even if I meet someone, I don't think I will ever be able to trust them fully because of all that. I don't know. Like, I want someone who is gonna try to woo me. You know what I mean? Not someone who would take me for granted and not reply to my texts and not even try. It's very difficult. And this is like very, very personal video. Like, I can't believe that I'm saying all of that online, but I thought, you know, Valentine's Day is coming and I want my channel to be all about like me being, you know, real and kind of relatable. And I know there's like, I'm not alone in this. There's so many of us that were on the same boat, which is crazy. Like, I've read somewhere that our generation has the least sex in the history because, you know, there was casual sex before, of course it was, but now it's kind of only that. Like, there's so many people that have like sex maybe, you know, a couple times a year with just random people they meet, and they're not in a relationship, so they don't get it that often. Like, that's mind-blowing to me. I feel like I'm going in a lot of different direction. I didn't make any notes for this video. I was trying to like talk to you from my heart. But yeah, I am going on a date today. I met this guy on Tinder a week ago. We didn't really talk much. He was going away for the weekend and we said we're gonna meet this weekend. And I'm not really looking forward to it. I don't feel that there's a chemistry between us. I don't feel nothing. I feel like I'm kind of depressed lately, and I don't know if it's even a good moment to do that, but I haven't been on one in years and there's opportunity to go, and I feel like, you know, I need to do it. So yeah, I'm gonna get ready and then I'm gonna let you know how that went. Maybe I'm gonna have some more thoughts after that. So yeah, see you on the other side. Okay, I'm all ready. I'm wearing, you've seen this dress before. We're just going for a walk, so it doesn't really matter that much. But yeah, I want to feel good. I did my makeup just a little bit. I put on lip gloss, which I never do. So big day for Daria on both counts. I'm a bit stressed. Actually, I love stress. I'm awkward with guys. I really am. I think that's part of my problem. But I have a hype woman, Maggie, if you're watching it. I was like, no, I want to cancel. And she was like, no, don't you dare, you need to go. I was getting up, sitting down. I was telling her how like the new season of Love is Blind is coming out this week. And she was like, Daria, you're telling me that you watch other people date instead of you going on a date. And I guess, you know, she has a point. So, okay, I'm gonna go now. Right, so today is Wednesday, February 14th. It's Valentine's Day. So my first date was on Sunday. I haven't filmed my update yet because, yeah, life got in the way. But okay, let me tell you what happened. It was alright. We went for a coffee. He's nice. He seems like a kind person, but I don't know if there's any like actual attraction. I don't know. I think it's too early for me to say if it's like a, you know, romantic situation or more like a friendship. He texted me after, and we're gonna go on another date on Friday, which, to be honest, I am not really looking forward to. And that's so mean to say. I think I've been single for too long now. It is very difficult. I don't even know what I want, you know? On one hand, I want this like amazing relationship like you see in movies and books, because I love reading those. I am romantic at heart. But then on the other hand, I'm like, ew, no. I am in a very weird place in my life at the moment. My therapist thinks I might be a little bit depressed. I really don't have strength to do anything. Like, I don't want to do anything. Like, going to the office seems very difficult. Even social media seems very difficult. And dating especially. I don't like anyone. And this guy is nice and everything, but it has nothing to do with him. It has everything to do with me. Like, I don't even want to go and meet anyone. I don't know. If you've been single for such a long time as me and like never really got a lot of attention from men, you might agree with me on that. When someone gives you attention, it feels kind of weird. It's like, what are you doing? Go away from me. I don't know if it's just me. Anyways, that's where I am now. And we'll see. Oh, it's difficult to be me. Oh yeah, today is Valentine's Day. And I don't know, I just had a few thoughts. I've never spent Valentine's Days with anyone. I don't necessarily feel very sad about this day, but then again, I don't know, I binged today for the first time in such a long time. I didn't eat a lot, but it was uncontrollable. I feel like this void inside of me, and I don't know if it's related, but it might be. I see all those people in relationships, and I think, is there something wrong with me? Because I just want to meet someone organically, not on dating apps. Dating apps are not for me. Like, on the apps, you only see the picture of someone, you know? And men usually don't put a lot of attention in their bio. There's literally nothing that will tell you about their personality there. And they're horrible at taking pictures, so everyone's literally boring and ugly. And you might think that I'm very picky, but I'm not. I'm really not. But in real life, if the guy is like funny and kind, it doesn't matter how he looks like, I will definitely find him attractive because of that. But then on dating app, you don't see that. So it's lose-lose situation, basically. I don't know. I'm not terrified of being single. I've been single my whole life. I'm not terrified of not ever having a family because that's not really what I want. It's just the thought of like, you're the odd one, you know? I've never been loved. And that's a very heavy thing to say, I think. Like, what's wrong with me? Is there anything wrong with me? Am I alone? Guys, let me know in the comments, please, because I don't think I know a lot of people who've been in the same position as me. So today is Valentine's Day. Tomorrow, I guess it's like a singles day, right? I don't know. So yeah, let's connect, guys. I'll keep you updated on my dating life because I obviously overshare everything on the internet. So okay, I'll see you next week. I love you lots, and subscribe to my channel for a lot of honesty.